Hi friends! Today I'm going to read you the story, The Sun Stops Shining. So you're a king, are you? The Roman soldiers jeered. Then you'll need a robe and a crown. They gave Jesus a crown made of thorns and put a purple robe on him and pretended to bow down to him. Your Majesty, they said. Then they whipped him. They spat on him. They didn't understand why this was the Prince of Life, the King of heaven and earth, who had come down to rescue them. The soldiers made him a sign, "Our King," and nailed it to a wooden cross. They walked up a hill outside the city. Jesus carried the cross on his back. Jesus had never done anything wrong, but they were going to kill him the same way criminals were killed. They nailed Jesus to the cross. "Father, forgive them," Jesus gasped. "They don't understand what you're doing." "You say you've come to rescue us," people shouted, "but you can't even rescue yourself." But they were wrong. Jesus could have rescued him. A legion of angels would have flown down to his side if he had called. "If you really were the Son of God, you could just climb down off that cross," they said. And of course they were right. Jesus could have climbed down. Actually, he could have just said a word and made it all stop, like when he healed that little girl, and when he stilled the storm, and when he fed 5,000 people. But Jesus stayed. You see, they didn't understand. It wasn't the nails that kept Jesus on that cross. It was love. "Papa!" Jesus cried frantically, searching the sky. "Papa, where are you? Don't leave me." And for the first time and the last time when he spoke, nothing happened. Just a horrible, endless silence. God didn't answer. He turned away from his boy. Tears rolled down Jesus' face, the face of the one who could wipe away every tear from every eye. Even though it was midday, a dreadful darkness covered the face of the earth. The sun could not shine. The earth trembled and quaked, and a great mountain shook. Rocks split into two, until it seemed the whole world would break, that creation itself would tear apart. The full force of the storm, of God's fierce anger at sin, was coming down on his own Son instead of his people. It was the only way God could destroy sin and not destroy his children whose hearts were full of sin. Then Jesus shouted in a loud voice, "It is finished." And it was. He had done it. Jesus had rescued the whole world. "Father," he cried, "I give you my life." And with a great sigh, he let himself die. Strange clouds and shadows filled the sky, purple, orange, black, like a bruise. Jesus' friends gently carried Jesus. They laid Jesus in a new tomb that was carved out of rock. How could Jesus die? What had gone wrong? What did it mean? They didn't know anything anymore, except that their hearts were breaking. "But that's the end of Jesus," the leader said. But just to be sure, they sent strong soldiers to guard the tomb. They hauled a huge stone in front of the tomb to become the door, so that no one could get in or out.